Chef Craig Westhaver in-house. Okay, you don't have to have the latest top-of-the-line appliances to make great meals. Once you have the basics covered, good knife, cutting board, measuring cups, it's all about finding the things that work for you. Chef Craig is here this morning to share kind of what you've learned over the years in the kitchen. And one thing you were telling me, Ted, is that I need to have something that's heavy and cast iron, right?
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
off the get-go.
Yeah, what it is cast iron or an enameled cast iron pots and pans are key, okay?
Why are they so good?
They're heavy,
yeah.
and B, they retain the heat so much better. So a quick sear and into the oven, awesome. Like roast, steaks,
and
the sky's the limit.
You don't get it on the thin non-stick kind of stuff, right?
You can, but then, you know what, once it heats, then it cools, then you got a little bit of variance with the temperatures and so on like that. So cast iron, they're awesome. And light, easy cleanup, perfect.
Okay.
I have 2 that I brought. 4 at home.
4? Oh, wow, that many. Okay, and that's right from Chef Craig's kitchen. And I think I know what this, do you actually use this a lot?
I do. You know
do?
what?
Okay.
Yeah, mortar and pestle, basically what I like to use this for is cumin seeds, juniper berries, peppercorns.
Just kind of grind it up, right?
And basically what happens is it'll release the aromas of whatever you're using, and then you use it straight away into the cast iron pan.
Okay.
Perfect, yep.
Next thing you wanted to highlight is like a coffee bean grinder.
It is a coffee bean grinder. I have a couple that I use at home. One I would use for like dried peppers, like chipotles, jalapenos, right? Dried. And then basically you make a dust.
Okay.
Right? Rosemary dust.
Sure.
Stuff like this. That is a little bit more delicate than you can use for your mortar and pestle.
Okay, and now, but you keep a separate one for your coffee beans, and or do you mix them up?
Sometimes
so you have jalapeno coffee.
Sometimes, as has happened in the coffee maker, a little extra kick with the coffee for sure.
It wakes you up in the morning.
It certainly does.
Okay, now you have 2 of these sieves, and one's a tiny guy, obviously, but this one is a double.
Yeah, a double mesh sieve is basically, it's a little finer.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I like to do is if you're cooking something on a pot and you want to transfer it as a sauce or a jus, right in through here, it takes all the little bits, even the finer type of sediment or love nuggets that come off your cast iron pan.
There you go.
Right.
And this is, I forget the name you call it.
I call it can be called a rasp, it can be called a microplane, it can be called a zester. Basically something like this for lemons, for cheese, for oranges. It's got a great purpose. And what's nice about this is you flip this the other side, right? You can rasp. Then you get
and that catches your lemon rind or whatever it is, right?
Whatever you want to be using for a zest.
Okay, now these are not chopsticks. These are these are.
I call them sissy tongs.
Yeah.
Basically, the reason why is you can sort of see, or needle nose. Yeah. The length. Okay.
So you don't get your hands right in there? Is that kind of the?
Well, some chefs don't have a lot of hair on their forearms. Okay, they're a little bit over the flame.
Okay.
So asparagus. Prawns, right? Something that's going to be a little bit more delicate to use. You can use these beautiful little sets of tongs. They come in wood as well. Really, really awesome.
Okay. And we don't have much time, so there's kind of little bowls you use for pre-cutting stuff.
Bowls, squirt bottles are great if you want to make a little quick dressing or something to garnish a plate with.
Make it look
fantastic.
Pretty. You got like a little blender.
Immersion blender. You can buy the big industrial ones. Naturally, in the commercial kitchens, those are awesome.
You wanted to show me this.
I do. I
love
this thing. This is called a smoking gun.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of people when they smoke things, you can do it right at the end. And how this works is flavored wood chips. Yeah. And then basically what'll happen is it can infuse smoke right into your food.
Right into your food?
Well, not in it, but it gives it a nice little smoke.
Sure.
Cocktails.
We'll clear it out of the way because we have to do TV. And the last thing is, this is kind of a new trend, right?
It's a molecular gastronomy kit. Nobody says that chefs are scientists. This will give you foams, pearls, all kinds of cool little things that you can use in the kitchen.
And real quickly, if I want to grab some of this stuff, you guys have it, right?
Cookbook Company Cooks is the website. It's just down on 11th Avenue, 7th Street.
Tips from Chef Craig.
Thank you.
Always good.
Awesome.
Including the sissy sticks, Dave.
The sissy sticks.
So we keep the hair on our arms, Dave.